Back in 1994, cryptographer Nick Szabo asked himself how contracts could be made more straightforward. How could you design a contract which you didn't need to trust an individual to uphold their side of the bargain? Nick was one of the earliest and most passionate cypherpunks, crafting theories on how to build decentralized systems long before the invention of Bitcoin. His initial definition of a smart contract was a computerized transaction protocol that executes the terms of a contract. But let's dive deeper into the history of smart contracts and then talk about what they're being used for today. In his initial publication, simply titled Smart Contracts, Szabo provided examples of how the technology, which was mostly theory at the time, could be applied in practice. Smart contracts need a protocol that guarantees that a product will be delivered if payment is made, and vice versa. This example is similar to the one given in our 101 video, in which a t-shirt is automatically shipped once the payment is deposited. It could, in theory, also extend to trigger the manufacturing of the shirt or even order the materials to start manufacturing. Szabo also remarked, another area that might be considered in smart contract terms is synthetic assets. Synthetic assets have been constructed that mimic the returns of stocks in German companies, without requiring payment of the tax foreigners must pay to the German government for capital gains in German stocks. It might be possible to add smart contract protocols to transfer voting rights to the synthetic. This prediction specifically has actually come true now with the invention of liquid staking, which is one of the most popular DeFi products on the market today. So let's talk about the modern day and how smart contracts are currently being used. One of the notable examples, which is still relevant to this day, is MakerDAO. The Maker contract waits for ETH to be deposited, and once it is, mints a US dollar stablecoin called DAI, which is then distributed to the depositor. Before smart contracts, digitally exchanging an asset for US dollars would be very difficult, if not impossible, without third-party oversight. But smart contracts remove the need for that external check. Smart contracts are used throughout folks' finance, of course, but one of the simple examples would be the deposit function. Foundational to many features on folks' finance, the deposit contract waits for assets to be deposited, and once they are, begins distributing yield to the depositor. Yield which is generated from borrowers paying their interest. Unsurprisingly, the interest paid by borrowers is collected through a smart contract as well. If this is your first time hearing about these concepts, feel free to go back and watch again. Give yourself a moment to absorb the information, because this is really something that most people don't know about. Keep doing research on folks' finance if you want to discover all the secrets to blockchain's potential. And make sure to follow Folks Finance on social media to keep up with all the news and, of course, see the latest videos. Bye.